Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today what I wanted to show you is how we do our fried squash and eggplant. Now this is the swad eggplant here, and it's the first time we've ever tried this one here, so we're going to be trying it fried. And then we have a little diamond eggplant down there. So we take a little bit of milk, and we put 1 egg in it. And you want to whisk that together. This is going to be what you dip your vegetables into before you put them in the flour so that your mixture sticks. So we're putting our flour in here, about a 1/4 cup of flour, and we're going to be adding some ground mustard, and some black pepper, some Lowry's seasoned salt, and some Old Bay seasoning.
Judge that.
Now, you can season this to taste. We don't measure ours out. Just put it in and judge how much to put in. And you'll want to have your deep fryer preheating to 375. So just put the lid on your thing there and shake it all up there. It's all mixed together there. And next then you want to start slicing your vegetables. This is the swad eggplant here. Watch out for the pricks on the stems. And we do wash these off before we use them. We're going to slice it long ways.
1/4 inch thick.
You want them about a 1/4 inch thick.
Sharp knife.
And you want to make sure that your knife is sharp.
Fillet knife.
So, my dad likes to use a filleting knife for this. And you can see here the seeds, it doesn't have big seeds in it. They're nice and small.
You will start turning color real quick from the air.
And your eggplants will start turning colors very quickly from the air hitting them. Next we're going to cut the squash here. Now these came out of the garden. And again, we're going long ways with these. We normally have a different plate. So these are all cut up here. So our bowl's a little too short that we put the egg and milk in, so we're going to have to just cut these a little smaller than normal. So the eggplant here is being dipped in the egg and milk, and then it's being put in the flour seasoning mixture. Get it well coated, shake it off a little bit. You can put some of your mixture down on the plate. So we're going to finish doing the rest of the eggplants, and I'll come back and show you how to do the squash. Okay, these here, the eggplants are done here. We found some little diamond eggplants there, so we threw those in too. And we coated the squash in the egg and milk mixture. Now we're just putting it in the flour mixture there. Whoops!
You can put a heavier coating on if you want to do it twice, but...
And you can put a heavier coating on if you choose to. We're not doing that this time. But what you would do is you would put it in your egg and milk mixture, and then you would put it in your flour mixture, and then you would go ahead and give it a second dose into the egg and milk, and then back into the flour. So we're going to finish with the squash, and then we'll come back and I'll show you. So our deep fryer is preheated to 375, and we're putting the squash and the eggplants in. Now if you want your squash and eggplants fried really hard, you want to put less in the basket, but we eat a lot of squash and eggplant, so we put a lot in the basket. Now you do have to fry them longer when you put more of them in.
Nice, crispy, golden brown.
And you want them nice, crispy, and golden brown. Now, I like to make mine, when I did them before, I made them in an electric skillet, which you can do that if you don't have a deep fryer. And you will want your fan running. So my dad said he has a tendency to overcrowd them. But if you want a thicker mixture on them, then just go ahead and dip them twice.
We're feeding 3 of us, that's why we have so many.
So there's 3 of us that eat these, so that's why we have so many. So we're having chicken tonight with this, and we're having mashed potatoes, and then my mom made a, oh, and we're having cauliflower too. That came out of the garden. And my mom made a blueberry crumb pie from our frozen blueberries from last year. So he overcrowded it, but he's known for doing that.
Yeah, they're not really brown, I guess.
Just shaking them around, some stirring them around. So you can see here, they're starting to get golden brown. You want to stir them around and kind of shake the basket some. And you can see here that they're getting nice and golden brown there. And you can see they're nice and golden brown there. So when these are done, then what you want to do is have a bowl with a paper towel in the bottom to catch the excess grease. So you want to take a paper towel then and dab your squash and your eggplants off to get the excess grease off of them. And if you don't overcrowd them in the air, they won't get as much oil on them. So now you just season them to taste. I usually put salt on mine. We put salt on ours, and my parents like theirs with mustard, and I just like mine plain. So these are all ready to go, and enjoy. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll tell you when I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I will have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!